Welcome to Senior Basketball Analyst. This is the Knicks and versus Wizards recap. First off, the major story here for preseason games is always going to be the lottery pick. So it's Kristaps Porzingis. That's what we're here to see. You know, we don't really care what Carmelo Anthony's doing. I don't care if he gets 50. I don't care if he gets 2. Doesn't matter. Just like in the Philadelphia game, I wanted to see what Jahlil Okafor was going to do. I wanted to see what Kristaps Porzingis was all about, especially since I'd never seen him play a second of actual competitive basketball before. And frankly, there was a lot of things for a Knicks fan to at least have their fears alleviated. At least. I'll give you a couple of examples. First of all, his effort on defense was admirable. Defense is not a focus in the NBA these days. It's deteriorating year after year. And we know in the European game, they don't teach defense. So to see Porzingis as a young kid come into the NBA and make an effort defensively, that shows you what type of guy he is. And it gives you a little window into that. Now, we don't know what's going to happen with him. He could decide tomorrow he doesn't care about defense anymore, or he could find out when he gets his first contract no one cares about it and then stop playing it. We don't know. But it was good to see him in his first time out making an effort. Now, he made a lot of mistakes. Getting dunked on, that's not what I'm talking about. That's no big deal. Everybody gets dunked on. The only thing I didn't like about him getting posterized by Bradley Beal, we were told he was more athletic than that. That jump he got was not good. He was below the rim. When a starting center in the NBA is challenging a dunk, he's got to have his forearm at rim level. He can't be below the rim. And look, leaping ability in the NBA isn't about whether or not you can do great in a vertical leap test. It's about whether or not you can, help recover, plant your feet, and protect the rim. It's about whether or not you can backpedal to the front of the rim and then still get your hands up and still get a good jump to challenge that slashing swingman coming at the basket. That's an NBA play that he needs to be able to make. And it looked like he may not have the athletic ability to make the play. So that I didn't care for. Because, again, we were told he was a better athlete than that. People were raving about his athletic ability and his workouts. I didn't see that. In fact, I saw a kid that is kind of fumble-footed. He was stumbling around a lot. And his hands aren't so great either. So I kind of don't understand what was so spectacular about his workouts. I didn't get that part. Now, the good, right? Some more good. He had a trail on the break, straight on 3, knocked it down. Good. He's going to get a lot of those. It's good that he can make that. I don't want to turn him into another Andrea Bargnani. I don't want that to be a focus of what he does, but hitting that is a potent weapon. We saw Rasheed Wallace make a career out of that. With the jump shot, pump fake, put it on the floor with 2 dribbles to the left, hits a nice 18-foot jump shot. Again, that's real nice. That's a real NBA play. That's something that he's going to be able to go to. If he can consistently do that, that's a potent weapon for the rest of his career. So there were things to actually be encouraged about with Kristaps Porzingis. So it was good we got to see that. We got to see a lot of Ramon Sessions, and a 30-year-old veteran playing that much. I don't really see what the point of it was. I do actually like to watch Ramon play, though. And frankly, this is a very nice backcourt rotation they have at the point guard position in Washington. Obviously John Wall is one of the best in the league, but then when they come off the bench, where Ramon Sessions, who is also a very athletic guard, is a scorer and a distributor as well. He can push the tempo and find open people for easy shots. Ramon Sessions is a good player, and having him behind John Wall, that's a real luxury. Sessions had a real nice play that he made. He drove, and then he kind of hit him with the, Hakeem, fake like this, and then spin back the other way and finish on the other side. So, that's the Hakeem Olajuwon, and then Sam Cassell took it from Hakeem, and then Rajon Rondo took it from Sam Cassell. So you see Rajon Rondo do that in the league now today, but Ramon Sessions pulled it out tonight against the New York Knicks. So it was good to see. A nice, fun little play. Derek Williams is explosive athlete. He's now playing for the New York Knicks. He's an explosive athlete, but man, he can't really play though. So when he's not catching and then getting the finish immediately, if he has to do anything in the interim, he messes it up, man. And it would be nice if he came back with a better jump shot or a better handle or something. But year after year, it's just more of the same. It's just more of him relying on his athleticism. He reminds me a lot of Tyrus Thomas, where it's like, okay, yeah, he can jump, but what else can you do? Like, what else are you bringing to the table? There was a very nice play. Otto Porter, to throw another, player comparison out there. Otto Porter reminds me, he's not as good as Tayshaun Prince, but he reminds me of Tayshaun Prince in that he has a very awkward game, but it's a very intelligent game. And he gets things done just off of just doing the right thing. He doesn't necessarily do it well, but he does the right thing and it works anyway because he made the correct decision. Case in point, this is a pick and roll, and Otto Porter is on the weak side of it, looking on. So this is a perfect opportunity to get one of your like Wes Matthews style weak side cut baskets, right? And Otto Porter is watching the play develop, and Marcin Gortat, who's a solid pick and roll player, sets a very good screen and rolls hard to the front of the rim. Now, when you have that center rolling to the front of the rim, it sucks the defense in and people stop paying attention to their man. Derek Williams was guarding Otto Porter, and I rewound it and watched it 3 times to see exactly what Otto Porter was looking at. Otto Porter is watching where Derek's looking. As soon as Derek turned his head, Otto Porter cut to the front of the rim. They dumped the pass to him and one basket. Otto Porter, real heady player. And that kind of stuff is how you execute. And it just goes to show Marcin Gortat isn't setting that screen and rolling hard because he's going to get the ball. Whether he gets it or not for the finish, it's going to create other opportunities for his teammates. And that's why you always have to play. That's playing hard. Marcin Gortat showed you an example of what playing hard really is. It's concentrating and doing the right thing consistently. Because when you do that, it opens up all kinds of opportunities for other teammates. So that was a really nice play by Gortat that created an and one for Otto Porter because Otto Porter had the intelligence to make the right play. So all around, nice stuff from the Washington Wizards. The triangle offense has been, mostly miss, very few hits in New York thus far. But there was one really nice play, and it's a vine that's actually going around now. But it was when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, that was beautiful! It's a really nice play." So, for all of you, if you don't understand the triple post and you don't know the triangle offense, I would suggest right now before you watch this video, go type triple post or type triangle offense or text winter or whatever into your favorite search engine and look at the principles of that, and then come back and then we'll finish this up. But there was a play where they dumped the ball to Kyle O'Quinn, and Kyle O'Quinn was posted on the wing about 18 feet from the basket, not in a position where he can score at all. This is a position that a Scottie Pippen or a Lamar Odom might operate out of. And Kyle O'Quinn catches the ball, and he's just there to facilitate and make the next pass. On this particular play, Jerry and Grant went to set a screen at the top for what was the other guard? Langston Galloway. And when he went to set the screen, Gary Neal jumped the screen and went over. But he went over and took a really wide angle. when Jerry Grant saw that, he slipped the screen and cut back door immediately. And since Sessions had fallen asleep and probably didn't know what Sessions was, and probably didn't know what Gary Neal was going to do, Jerry Grant got Scott clean, and Kyle O'Quinn made the right play, dumped it to him, layup. That is a textbook example of how the triple post is supposed to work. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And it also showed what was really pretty about it was it showed the improvisation that is supposed to go on, because Jerry Grant, son of a former player, made the right play there, and he was quick with it, right? So it was a really nice play to watch. So if you haven't seen it, somebody has it on Vine, you can check it out. I want to talk a little bit about scouting really quickly. We know who Gary Neal is. Gary Neal can fill the basket up on a jump shot in all kinds of different ways. He can do it off the dribble. He can do it off a spot up. He can come off screens, all of that. But Gary Neal doesn't finish very well around the basket. And there was a play where Jerry Grant inexplicably fouled him on a layup that there was no way to me it seemed like he was going to finish it. And, I mean, you can look this up. Gary Neal, I can't remember the last time I saw Gary Neal hit a layup. I really can't. And this is the thing, you have to know who you're playing against. You got to know your personnel, as Stacey King always says. KYP. Don't foul guys that can't finish. Let them go. See if he can finish. It's the same way you don't foul people on threes. Make them hit it. So that's just one of those things that just bugged me, because I was looking at it and I was like, why would I put Gary Neal, a very good free throw shooter, on the free throw line in that situation? Just let him try to make a tough layup on the baseline. Make him try to make it. Finally, I'll say this. Chris Humphries is another guy. This guy's a vet. We know who he is. And he's not a bad player at all. He's a very serviceable backup power forward. And he actually has a decent skill set. He can step out and hit an open 15-footer. He has decent athletic ability. He can catch an alley-oop. He can finish strong in the paint. And he can offensive board. So he has a definite useful skill set. Tonight, he was casting off threes, though. And I was watching the game, and that just confused me. First of all, he is not going to make enough threes to offset the fact that now he's not at the basket to offensive rebound. That's first of all. Secondly, let's say he catches, right? And he's 25 feet from the basket, and he catches, but he can't shoot it right away. Is Chris Humphries likely to put the ball on the floor and then make a good play? Is he liable to put the ball on the floor and finish that play for himself, or facilitate a teammate scoring? No, not at all. So why do I have Chris Humphries standing 25 feet from the basket? It's one of those things that I'm assuming was just going on in a preseason game, because none of this matters, and this is just to look at the young guys. And if a vet wants to step out and throw up some threes that don't count anyway, it's okay. But when I look at something like that, I just always say, so Chris Humphries is a stretch four now? Like, no, no, he's not. So that's my thoughts on the Washington Wizards, New York Knicks preseason game. As always, if you like it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the page. Seniorbasketballanalyst.com. Hit me up on Twitter, SBA 4th string. It's SBA 4THSTRING. Hashtag is SBA4, and you know that.